A logo appears and enlarges. It reads, Maryland State Department of Education, Equity and Excellence. Then another logo appears, two doors opening onto a bright yellow sunburst. The words, Division of Rehabilitation Services appear on the screen a letter at a time. Fade in.
Welcome to the Maryland State Department of Education's Division of Rehabilitation Services, or DORS.
Lauren, a white woman with long blonde hair, speaking in front of a blue digitized background. She is wearing a long sleeve black top and dark jeans. Three white teenage boys sit at a table signing an ASL. One of the boys wears a hearing aid.
DORS helps people with disabilities.
A bearded Hispanic man in a warehouse crosses his arm. He is smiling and wearing a yellow safety vest over his hoodie.
Get ready for or go to work.
An older black woman with long curly graying hair counsels a student seen only from the back in her office.
By providing services such as career assessment and counseling.
A multiracial blind woman in a business suit, her hair pulled back in a ponytail and wearing an earbud, looks up information on her iPhone using haptic touch during a meeting.
Assistive technology.
A Hispanic man in a yellow safety vest and orange hard hat and a similarly dressed young Asian woman push a hand truck through a warehouse.
Job training.
A male instructor watches a young Hispanic man with a developmental disability complete a classroom assignment with colored pencils.
Higher education.
A young man listens to earbuds as he repairs the spokes of a bicycle wheel in a bicycle repair shop.
And job placement.
Lauren is on screen.
Are you a student with a disability looking to enter the workforce?
A young white man with glasses, wearing a red shirt and black apron, prepares strawberry shortcake in the kitchen of an assisted living facility.
DORS Student Employment Services help students with disabilities.
A young black man in an auto mechanic's uniform and a knit cap polishes a newly painted car to a mirror glaze.
Prepare for and obtain employment in a career field of their interest.
A young Asian woman uses a folding device to professionally fold a shirt in a menswear store.
Making at least minimum wage and working with peers without identified disabilities.
Lauren is on screen.
These services are individualized to your career goal and specific needs.
A young black woman lying on her bed typing on her laptop with one hand while holding a cup of coffee with the other.
DORS Student Employment Services may include
dozens of students walk between buildings on a busy college campus.
Career counseling and decision-making.
A young black woman in glasses and braids stands at the front of a preschool classroom near a flip chart lesson on words that end with the OG sound.
Based on the student's interests, abilities, and goals.
A young black man in a green uniform shirt drives a forklift.
Skills and job training to prepare for employment.
A young man in a custodian's uniform and an apron in a supply room surrounded by brooms, mops, and cleaning supplies.
Disability-related skills training.
A group of 6 students and their 2 teachers outside a classroom building during a college campus tour.
Post-secondary education.
A young black man in a red uniform shirt and black baseball cap restocks the prepared foods department of a grocery store.
Job search and placement services.
The backs of 2 people in coats, one a tall man and the other a much shorter woman, entering an enormous order fulfillment warehouse.
Job coaching and supported employment services.
A young Jewish man wearing a yarmulke works at a computer.
Assistive technology solutions for disability-related needs.
A red-headed teacher tutors a white high school student with a long dark ponytail one-on-one.
Pre-employment transition services, or Pre-ETS.
Lauren is on screen.
DORS staff will work with students and parents with parental consent to decide which services are included in the Individualized Plan for Employment, or IPE.
5 students in the lobby of the Goddard Space Flight Center and a display about the Webb Space Telescope.
Unlike the Free Appropriate Education, or FAPE regulation,
a tall black student and his much shorter white teacher stand together at her computer in front of a blackboard,
which entitles public school students with disabilities to services.
Lauren is on screen.
DORS Student Employment Services are subject to eligibility requirements. Your DORS counselor will explain more about eligibility for services.
A bearded multiracial man wearing glasses and a gingham shirt speaks to a woman with blonde hair in an office.
And if you're eligible for student employment services,
a young black man peers intently at a laptop as he types.
You'll receive a letter with information about next steps.
Lauren is on screen.
Please be aware that there may be a waiting list for DORS services. If that happens, you may still qualify for DORS Pre-Employment Transition Services, or Pre-ETS, during that time. Your counselor can tell you more about Pre-ETS. Ready to get started?
A young Asian woman works on a laptop.
Go to dors.maryland.gov.
Screenshot of the Request DORS Services page from the DORS website.
And click on Request DORS Services.
Close up on a black woman's fingers with red manicured nails typing on a laptop.
Scroll to the form and fill it out.
Screenshot of the Request DORS Services form from the website.
The form can be filled out by anyone.
A young white man takes notes while using a laptop.
Student, parent, school staff, or a medical provider.
Lauren is on screen.
Once the form is received, you'll be contacted via text, email, or letter and assigned to the appropriate staff.
A black woman in a sweatshirt sitting at a laptop at her dining room table while talking on her iPhone.
You'll receive a follow-up email or phone call to schedule your intake meeting.
Screenshot of the homepage of the DORS website. In the URL bar, the address dors.maryland.gov appears one character at a time as if being typed.
You can find additional information about DORS services for students with disabilities by
Close up on the screen of a smartphone. Under the heading Specialized Services are these links: Students and Families, Acquired Brain Injury, Apprenticeships, Autism Services, Blindness, and Vision Loss.
clicking Students and Families to learn more.
Lauren is on screen.
The information on our website is available in multiple languages.
Close up on the left column of the dors.maryland.gov homepage. Information about DORS in becomes circled.
Click on Information about DORS in
Screenshot of the Spanish language page of the DORS website.
and select the student or family's language.
Map of Maryland with pins in the DORS locations throughout the state.
MSDE DORS is located in more than 20 offices around Maryland.
A slide with the words, the Division of Rehabilitation Services. Online, dors.maryland.gov. Email, dors@maryland.gov. Phone, 410-554-9442.
Find your local office by going to www.dors.maryland.gov and click on Find My Local DORS Office.
A logo appears and enlarges. It reads, Maryland State Department of Education, Equity, and Excellence. Then another logo appears, two doors opening onto a bright yellow sunburst. The words Division of Rehabilitation Services appear on the screen a letter at a time.